Reality television thrives on drama, emotions, and the kind of personal revelations that make fans feel like they're sitting right at the dinner table with the cast. On The Real Housewives of Orange County (RHOC), viewers have witnessed everything from explosive fights to heartwarming reconciliations. But perhaps the most relatable and moving moments come when family dynamics are at the center of the storyline. Recently, Jennifer Pedranti, newer face of the OC franchise, stepped into a deeply vulnerable spotlight as she revealed her wedding plans. Yet, while most brides expect champagne toasts and joyful cheers, Jennifer was met with a far more complicated response: her daughter's emotional reaction. This raw moment didn't just tug at the heartstrings, it raised questions about love, loyalty, and the tangled web of blended families. Let's dive into Jennifer's journey, her evolving relationship, her daughter's heartfelt perspective, and what it all means for the Pedranti family's future on RHOC. Jennifer Pedranti's path to love and controversy. Jennifer entered the RHOC scene with instant attention. Not only was she a fresh personality with a free-spirited vibe, but her love life also came under scrutiny right away. Fans learned that she was divorcing her husband, Will Pedranti, with whom she shares 5 children. While divorce in itself is an emotional rollercoaster, the added element of her budding romance with RHOC star Tamra Judge's friend, Ryan Boyajian, turned her storyline into a headline-making saga. From the very beginning, Ryan was labeled as a bad boy by several cast members, with whispers of infidelity swirling around him. Jennifer defended him fiercely, often finding herself caught between her castmates' skepticism and her own faith in her relationship. As the cameras rolled, audiences saw Jennifer navigating the delicate balance of introducing Ryan to her children, maintaining peace with her ex, and staying true to her own desires. Now, with wedding plans finally on the horizon, Jennifer has embraced love fully, but not everyone in her life is ready to pop the champagne just yet. The daughter's perspective: when joy meets hesitation. Weddings are usually celebrated as fresh beginnings, but for children of divorce, they can carry layers of complexity. Jennifer's daughter, who has been seen occasionally on RHOC and social media, reacted to her mother's wedding plans with a mix of raw emotion that surprised viewers. Instead of simple excitement, her response was described as bittersweet and even heartbreaking at times. Sources close to the family revealed that she struggled with feelings of displacement, loyalty conflicts toward her father, and the overwhelming realization that her family unit will never be the same again. This emotional reaction was captured in a moment that many parents could relate to, where joy for one person's new chapter collides with another's grief over what was lost. Why children struggle with a parent's remarriage. Jennifer's daughter's reaction isn't unique. Psychologists often explain that when parents remarry, children can feel a sense of betrayal, even if the new partner is kind and supportive. Here are some of the core reasons. Divided loyalties. Kids may feel torn between supporting one parent's happiness and remaining loyal to the other parent. Fear of replacement. Children sometimes worry they'll be less important if a new spouse or stepfamily enters the picture. Unresolved grief. Divorce is, in many ways, a loss. Seeing a parent move on can reawaken grief that hasn't fully healed. Uncertainty about the future. Weddings symbolize permanence. For kids, it means the old family structure is permanently changed, and that can feel overwhelming. In Jennifer's case, her daughter likely feels all these emotions colliding at once. While fans may see a glamorous storyline unfold on Bravo, behind the scenes, this is a real family navigating delicate territory. Jennifer's balancing act: bride, mom, and peacemaker. For Jennifer, her upcoming wedding isn't just about the dress, the venue, or even the vows, it's about ensuring her children feel safe, valued, and heard. On RHOC, she has shown a softer, maternal side that contrasts with the glitzy housewife stereotype. She often prioritizes her kids' emotions, even when it means putting her own desires on pause. In interviews, Jennifer has hinted that while she's thrilled about marrying Ryan, she's aware of the challenges. She wants her children, especially her daughter, to feel included rather than sidelined. That means open conversations, patient listening, and perhaps even reimagining what a wedding can look like, something less about spectacle and more about blending two worlds together. Ryan's role: winning hearts beyond Jennifer's. Ryan Boyajian's reputation has been a recurring theme on RHOC. While some of the cast doubt his commitment, Jennifer has made it clear that he's been working hard to prove himself to her children. For her daughter, however, this is more than a matter of good guy versus bad guy, it's about trust built over time. Reports suggest Ryan has tried to bond with Jennifer's kids through small gestures, showing up at school events, and being present in day-to-day life. Yet for a child watching her family transform before her eyes, those efforts take time to feel genuine. The wedding, then, becomes more than just about two adults, it's about whether the kids truly feel like Ryan can be part of their inner circle without erasing their father's role. Fans react. Empathy over judgment. The Bravo fanbase is notorious for being opinionated, but when it comes to Jennifer's daughter's emotional reaction, the response has been surprisingly empathetic. Social media lit up with comments like, "I feel for her daughter, imagine watching your mom move on while you're still processing the divorce. Jennifer's doing her best, but kids need time. I respect her for showing this on TV instead of hiding it." People forget that reality stars' kids are just kids. This is a lot to handle. The storyline has resonated with viewers who have experienced divorce or remarriage in their own families. It has humanized Jennifer beyond the housewife drama and positioned her as a mother trying to balance love and responsibility. The bigger picture: blended families on reality TV. Jennifer's situation highlights a recurring theme across Bravo franchises: the challenges of blended families. From RHOBH to RHONJ, cast members have often showcased how difficult it can be to merge households, gain acceptance from kids, and maintain co-parenting harmony. Unlike glamorous trips or wine-fueled feuds, these family-centered storylines strike a deeper chord. They show the vulnerability beneath the diamonds and designer labels, reminding fans that real emotions are at stake. Jennifer's daughter's heartfelt response adds depth to RHOC, ensuring her storyline isn't just about romance or rivalry, but about the raw, real struggles of family life. What's next for Jennifer and her family? As Jennifer moves forward with her wedding planning, her daughter's emotional response will undoubtedly shape how she proceeds. Some insiders suggest Jennifer might scale back on a grand celebration in favor of a more intimate, family-focused event. Others speculate that the wedding itself could become a major storyline in the next season of RHOC, complete with all the joy, tears, and drama fans expect. One thing is certain: Jennifer Pedranti is not sweeping her daughter's feelings under the rug. Instead, she's leaning into the complexity, showing that being a mother and a bride can coexist, even if it means walking a more complicated path. Conclusion: a story of love and growing pains. Jennifer Pedranti's journey to the altar is not just her own, it's her entire family's. Her daughter's emotional reaction is a reminder that weddings, especially after divorce, are layered experiences. They carry joy and pain, excitement and hesitation, hope and fear. For RHOC viewers, this storyline offers more than just another splashy Bravo moment, it's a mirror to real-life struggles. Parents who've remarried, children who've navigated divorce, and anyone who's tried to balance love with responsibility can see themselves in Jennifer's story. As the cameras continue to roll, one thing is clear: the Pedranti family's journey will not only be about vows and rings, but about healing, growth, and the courage to embrace a new chapter together.